Indian village during the pre-independence era lived a mother named Leela. She was uneducated but possessed a heart full of love and affection for her two children, Rohan and Priya. Life was already challenging for them, but when the ruthless British Raj imposed a nationwide blackout, their lives took a perilous turn. One evening, as the sun dipped below the horizon, the village plunged into darkness. The British authorities had ordered the blackouts to ensure control over the movement and activities of the locals. The villagers lived in fear, but Leela's determination and love for her children turned her into a beacon of strength amidst the darkness. As the blackout began, a group of villagers gathered secretly at Leela's humble abode. They discussed the idea of joining the freedom movement, led by local activists who were challenging the British Raj. Leela, despite her lack of education, realized the importance of the cause. She decided to support the movement in whatever way she could to secure a brighter future for her children. Leela started organizing secret meetings in her home, gathering food and resources for the freedom fighters. However, the British authorities began suspecting her involvement and intensified their searches in the village. With each passing day, the tension grew, and the suspense in the air was palpable. One night, as Leela was returning from a secret meeting, she overheard two British officers discussing their plans to raid her house the next day. Panic surged within her, but her love for Rohan and Priya fueled her determination. She had to protect her children at all costs. With limited time, Leela approached the village's wise elder, Grandfather Rajan, seeking advice. He revealed a hidden network of underground tunnels built during a past era of unrest. These tunnels could provide an escape route for her children if things turned dire. The suspense grew as Leela began to prepare her children for a journey into the unknown. On the day of the raid, tension hung in the air like a heavy monsoon cloud. As the British officers stormed her home, they found it deserted. A game of cat and mouse ensued as Leela, Rohan, and Priya navigated the tunnels. Every step they took, every echo of their breath, heightened the suspense as the children clung to their mother, their faith unwavering. Just as they emerged from the tunnels, they were confronted by a sudden downpour. They sought shelter in an abandoned temple on the outskirts of the village. In the temple, they discovered a hidden chamber containing documents detailing the village's rich history of resistance against oppression. With renewed determination, Leela and her children decided to take on the responsibility of continuing the legacy. They embraced their roles as torchbearers of the freedom movement. Leela's love for her children had transformed into a source of inspiration for an entire village, infusing them with courage and hope during the darkest of times. As the rain poured outside and the blackout continued, Leela narrated the story of their journey to the villagers who had gathered around the temple. The suspense reached its peak as the villagers, united by their shared history, vowed to fight for their independence, ending the story with a resounding chant of Vande Mataram. In the pre-independence era, in the midst of a nationwide blackout, Leela's love for her children, her determination, and the spirit of her village became a beacon of hope, lighting the way to a future free from oppression. The story of Leela and her children showcased the indomitable spirit of love and sacrifice that defines the heart of India.